Hello, welcome to Invictus Porsche. We've got the Porsche Cayman 987 Generation 2, and I'll try to cover it as best as I can and sort of hopefully tell you a little bit about why you should consider buying one of these. Well, don't forget to subscribe. And this is actually not the PDK, it's the manual, and maybe the manual is the way to go, maybe not. Well, it's a modern classic, so definitely the manual is the way to go. From a history point of view, the 987 Generation 2s are very sought after due to the fact that very few of them ever sold, as they were built around the recession time and not many people actually bought them. Therefore, the values of these have actually gone up quite a bit, and they will continue to go up a fair bit due to the rarity of them, and plus the fact of the matter is the first generation 987 suffered with some common issues such as bore scoring, and some considered that the IMS would just go bang and kaput your engine. The 987 Generation 1, the base 2.9 litre engine is actually based on the DFI engine, the 9A1 architecture, and the S engine is actually the direct fuel injected engine. So no more worries about bore scoring and IMS going bang. So that's the history point of view. What are they like to drive? Well, absolutely phenomenal. They've got this beautiful, nimble, flexible body shape. I mean, this has got the monocoque chassis, so extremely rigid, and from a handling point of view, the engine is here, mid-engine, so drives absolutely spot on. Well, to really know what it's like to drive, let's just get in it and drive it. Here we are inside. Firstly, that beautiful sound that you get from the naturally aspirated flat six engine, and no more do you have to worry about scoring or IMS, etc. I mean, we're in third gear doing speed, which I shouldn't mention.
I like to go under the speed limit.
Yes.
At about 5,000 RPM. And let's talk about the manual transmission. Well, firstly, it is so engaging with a manual transmission over the PDK. It's not to say that the PDK isn't engaging. Yes, they are fun to have as well. But if you're someone that likes to drive their car, and if you're somebody that likes that engaging feeling of shifting through gears, manual is the way to go. And you know, if you're going to be getting a weekend car, which is a Porsche, again, manual is the way to go. I think it's something that one can't argue. You know, Porsche did try to change when it came to the higher end GT cars, such as the GT3 911s, to PDK only in 2013, and then they, in the second generation, they reverted back to the manual option as well. But up until sort of 2015, they completely eliminated the manual option and just had PDKs. But you know, there are purists out there that like a driving car. They want to drive their car. They don't want the car to drive them in essence. So that's that aspect of it. Now, in terms of the engine, this has got the 2.9 litre engine. No more do you have to worry about bore scoring or IMS, because this is, in some sense, a pretty much bulletproof engine. And now, BHP-wise, you're looking at 316 brake horsepower out of this beautifully, you know, naturally aspirated flat six boxer engine. 370 Newton meters of torque. The 0 to 60 is possible in 5.9 seconds, and the top speed is a whopping 172 miles an hour. You really can get it to those speeds. I don't advise it, but if you want, you can. And I will illustrate that in a minute by getting it very comfortably to 60 miles per hour without actually breaking a sweat. And what these cars are really known for is how well they handle around corners. You know, there's nothing that comes comparatively close to handling, unless you're getting a Lotus Elise, which, you know, good luck trying to get into it. Even someone skinny, small like me can't get into it without an effort. So in terms of a car that you can daily, that you can enjoy, that you can have a bit of fun in, you know, that is good value for money, but also that actually holds its value, Cayman or Porsche Boxsters or Porsche 911s, they're the way to go. They're just so well built. Oh God, it really pulls. Wow. Wow. They're so well planted. Just fun to drive and fun to, you know, I mean, I haven't broken a sweat. I'm only in third gear so far, and you know, I think we comfortably got to about
speed limit. Yeah.
And I'm not sure you could hear the sound from the exhaust. It sounds beautiful. You know, some might argue that the later generation Caymans, Boxsters or 911s, that raw sound isn't there anymore. Yes, it is. You just got to drive it. And if you don't like to drive your car as you would expect to drive a Porsche, you can always delete a back box, or you know, put a sports exhaust on, you know, a Dansk, Miltech, or let's just say the Design Tech sports exhaust, and a lot of these are switchable, so you can switch it on and off. Look at how well it corners. Wow. So this is from me on the test drive side of it. So impressed with how well it drives and how well it holds, and just an absolute joy. Well, spec-wise, what it's like, well, firstly, the doors are steel doors. They've got a really beautiful sound to it when you open and close it. Are they practical? Extremely practical. You don't just have one boot space as you get on a Porsche 911. As a matter of fact, you get two, and let me illustrate how practical they are. So, loads of boot space, luggage-wise, you know. You can get me in here and take me on holiday with you, and benefit of having another boot space. I'm not going to try to get in here to ruin the beautiful beige carpets. And if you come onto the inside, they can fit a decent sized person such as myself in here without a problem whatsoever, or a really tall person such as one of our colleagues that is 6'2", and the steering is adjustable in up, down, in. Yeah, you get it. Perfect. This has the aluminium package, so you've got it on the steering wheel, which is also heated, on the door cards, handbrake. The manual shifter is beautiful to feel when you're changing it. It is in this really gorgeous beige leather and Alcantara interior, so absolutely fantastic. Normally in this kind of a color on the inside, they're extremely sought after because of the rarity of them and how beautiful and classic they actually look. On the outside, it's finished in the C9Z Bezel Black Metallic paint color. I love the alloys on this because this has the 19-inch Carrera S facelift alloys, and it's got the xenon dynamic cornering lights, and obviously there are xenon, and plus you've got the LED daytime running lights here at the bottom. From a slight mechanical adjustment point of view, this has the Chrono Sports Plus package. If you know anything about it, you press a button and it takes you to Mars. I'm joking. You press that button, it's almost like a stage 1 remap. That's the best way to put it. So I hope all in all, you've enjoyed the review, you've enjoyed the car overall. If you think I've missed anything, do let us know in the comment section. Other than that, if you are looking for a Cayman, honestly, they are loads of fun. Do go out there and buy it. I mean, you can have so much fun in them. I mean, absolutely phenomenal cars. They are like a go-kart, but at the same time, comfortable, practical, and Porsche are just amazing.